minutes over there. Well, I think we have a little bit of a practice run for a few minutes. It does say qualifying, but it's a practice run. So after this, we'll be hitting the race, and it will be the format of the way people qualified in the previous session. About 1 minute 30 left for this fun run qualifying practice session. Okay, they're actually sorting themselves out for where they actually start in the race. Probably waiting for the rest of the field to catch up as well. Oh, we've got somebody who's having it down the bottom. Have a bit of a turn. They're lining up the tyres.
All right, Cookie. Sorry. Hi, everybody. Hi, Plucker. Plucker, I'm back.
Yes, mate. Yeah, we've had a bit of a mayhem here.
We've had an issue with cams, and cams have rejected our initial qualifying results. So we're going to start the race from the pits, and we're going to call the drivers out to start the first lap under caution, and then we're going to roll a rolling start. Got that, Plucker?
Oh, I've got that, mate. I seem to have lost everything for some reason. I'll just check.
All right, mate, I'm going to be calling it. We're going to be starting this race under yellow.
Okay, I must have glitched out myself. We seem to be back live. Do we have anybody out there? Seems to be awfully quiet. Okay, people, it looks like we're actually starting over the yellow flag. Seems to be a few problems with the officials. Apparently we didn't pay them enough. So next time we'll pay them a little less and bring baseball bats. Gotta make sure that we get our message across. So the field's looking quite organised at the moment, which is really, really impressive due to the situation that's happened.
All right, Plucker, g'day. We're off. Everybody's out in their qualifying order. Did the Panther just restart, did he?
I got no idea, mate. I didn't see that bit.
Mate, the Panther was called in about 7, but he spun off on the warm-up lap. And now he's decided to go into the pits and start from the back of the train.
Oh, we won't be happy with that, especially with the amount of work he's put in there. So, well, hopefully the field will tighten up a little bit before the start of the race. The biggest problem normally is coming around Forest Elbow. A lot of people go a little bit too hard and end up rear-ending the cars going slow down Conrod Straight.
Car 57 Dane, I kept calling him Ethan, has the ball now. We're going for a start.
Here we go. And we're racing.
Plucker, how are we going on car 57?
He's in first.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it on the feed. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot. Yeah, I am too. Sorry, Pluck. Yeah. We had a few issues with iRacing, but now we're off. We're off and running. And it's a great start. Everyone's got a bit of heat into their car. And man, it's a nice tidy start. It's taken a little longer than usual, but mate, there we are, 20 starters.
So we've got Mr. Dane out front there. We'll see if he will carry away. Looks like he's already gaining a few extra seconds on the field. Although we do have Paul, who probably will not let up.
Mate, the boys are settling in. The Wolf's got Thomas behind him. He just wants to be tidy and get another lap of heat under that car. Start pushing. Cracker start though, very clean and tidy. You've got the majority of the field. It's very tight. So here we are, Dane Warren. Dane Warren in 1. The Wolf in 2, a second behind. Thomas McMillan in 3. Jacob in 4. Shane Evans, the Chiefs, in 5. They're a little off the pace. The top 3 pulling away a little bit there, Pluck.
It looks like Mr. Dane's, heavily into getting out there all by himself. Probably to give himself a little bit of a breather when he gets far enough in front. But certainly wants to make some extra time up.
I don't know, Pluck. I don't ever see that guy driving slow. So, he just pushes and pushes, and he's very fast, and he's got 2 fast guys hanging in there.
It looks like Thomas McMillan isn't going to let go either.
Certainly they've bought a second out of 4 and 5.
Without a doubt, the field's opening up from first to even 5th quite dramatically.
Mate, the whole field's within 20 seconds of each other. It's 20 cars.
Never heard of it.
No, I hadn't heard of it either until now.
Mr. Chief is currently 5 seconds behind.
Good little battle, 4 cars in that battle. Jacob, the Chief, Dan and Kyle. That could certainly go all the way. I'm not quite sure what Jeff's doing, but, that's okay.
Oh, he could be making his own arrangements.
I'm just not sure who Jeff is, mate. Is Jeff the crazy-looking dog in the top left of the screen?
Oh, that could be Jeff, yes, definitely. Let's pin it to that for the moment.
Well, have a look at that coming at you. That certainly resembles Jeff.
Currently watching Mr. Chief up, I think it's Kyle's Blacker, isn't it?
Mate, just sorry, on that note, Dane's throwing 203s at the track at the moment out in front. The Wolf's at low 204. 204s for Thomas. Jacob's in the 205s with Chief and Daniel Williams in that little pack, followed by Kyle, 205.3. So these are their opening laps. We've got Pete Statler on a 206 following this pack. Darryl Hockey's on a 206, low 206 for Darryl, he's there. Anthony, Tyson and Thomas Gardner. There's a bit of a battle going on back here at 13, Plucker. Thomas and Tyson. Thomas around the outside through the chase.
So yeah, we're currently on them. Oh, this is looking, yes, very tight.
Tyson just seemed to congratulate Thomas for overtaking him. I'm not quite sure that's a good strategy. Thomas has done a 206.2, and Tyson's not quite there, but he's holding his own now. He's gotten past.
I think again he's waiting for his tyres to come up, so he's actually on the understanding of the way his car normally feels for him.
Mate, things are heating up in position 7. Kyle Stokes has got onto the back of the train. He's on the back of the train.
In the Forza, he is. He's looks like he might be giving the Chief a bit of a hurry up in the not too distant future.
The Chief looks like he's letting Daniel know that he's not going to let him go. Jacob's slightly pulling away from him, but that means nothing, especially at this point in the race. Thomas, the Wolf, and the Dane, they seem to have broken a second away from each other, maybe 2. We're talking 2s now, 2 and a bit. 2 and a bit from Dane to Duran. The Wolf, Thomas McMillan, he's another 2. We've got Jacob, the Chief, Dan Williams, and Kyle. Very tight. And doing 205s. So it's not a slow train, Plucker. It's more like a Japanese bullet train, a high-speed train.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'd say a bullet train that's, let's say, needs some repairs. You say they kind of have run out of money. No, you're right. They are on a charge here. With this kind of place also, you'd think that sometimes somebody would make a mistake and throw the whole thing into confusion, but these front runners are there because of that particular reason, that they don't muck up.
Yeah, well, they're not doing hyperloop speeds, but look, we're now dropping into Dan's just done a 204.8. We've got Chief with a low 205. Kyle's on a low 205. And Jacob as well. So Dan's now pressuring Jacob. Oh, Dan with a big moment out of Forest Elbow. That's going to hurt him. It's going to let these next 2 guys catch him. He's very slow out of the elbow, possibly because he was very sideways.
Oh, sideways won't help.
But he was all over Jacob. And he is again. Mind you, they're catching Thomas.
Oh, he's gone. Kyle's has had a moment.
Well, so's the Wolf. Oh, we've had a big moment there. I didn't see that pluck. We've actually had car 17 sideways in pits. Car 888. There's a little bit of qualifying was tight, it was clean, but there was good damage out there now.
We've got Mr. McAloy running in 9th. He won't be happy with that, Kyle. He's back in 10th now. He's going to have to claw his way back.
Mate, there's plenty of time. What's unusual about the Venom series is that we run an unusual format, which people and their fuel strategies may not be quite online with. I don't know if we've had any practice at this distance or this time, Flucker.
I think you could be right there. Thomas Gardner running 8th.
Well, Thomas has certainly given it a crack over across the top of the mountain, a little sideways.
He's actually been away for a little while there, so he hasn't had too much time to re-familiarise himself with these vehicles.
Mate, he's always in the top 10% though. Thomas is quite fast. unless he crashes, then he's not in the top 10%. Unless 10% of the field crashed, and then he could be in the top 10%.
That would leave 90% that didn't or did.
Which would put him in the 10% bracket again, Plucker.
Okay, I'm glad we're talking numbers because I have no idea. I only went to the 4th grade. So we've got Mr. Joe Hockey running 7th. Actually 19 seconds behind. That's a fair whack, isn't it?
There's been a few people in the pits. I'm not quite sure where everyone's going to come out. We've got Tyson into the pits. Tyson's just going into the pits now. Kyle, who's catching you back up. We've got Jacob with a little bit of damage. Jeff's going to get fixed this time around. And the TAFE team has put that car back together in record time.
And Rocket got immaculate as well. Always a great job from the TAFE team.
It might even be the most well-presented car after an accident. Made great job from the Bathurst, New South Wales TAFE team.
Here we go, we've got Mr. Sadler up in 5th. He's still 18 seconds behind.
Mate, P3, there's a little bit happening at P3 at the moment. Thomas McWilliam and Daniel Williams are like the Holden Precision Driving team across the top of the mountain.
It seems that way. There's a bit of scrap going on here. Are they going to give each other room? Oh no! It's turned out in disaster.
It's turned out in disaster. Oh, and it's disaster for other. Pete Sadler's involved. Oh, we've got 07 slipping through. Oh, it's a bit of bad luck there. They were doing so well. Oh, we've still got cars. Oh, Greg Hamilton's now involved.
Oh, Greg won't be happy with that. Like, busy minding his own business. Yes, I'd say there'd be a few words thrown out there.
Tough call. Moving on. Hopefully it's time for Greg to pit and it won't impact him too much. Oh, look down Conrod. Oh my goodness. Go back to that. Go back to Greg. Greg in 3-on-3. We've just had another car.
Yeah.
Here we go. There it is.
I can't get back there, but we've just seen that.
It was
It's certainly Mayhem.
It was captured. And the boys are coming in for 3-1-3 and car 44 into the pits. There's another car in the pits. Is
Mr.
that?
Greg Hamilton. Oh, look, they're going nail and tongue at it.
Well, we've got multiple cars in the pits. We've had a multiple car accident on top of the mountain.
Yes, we have several wounded.
Plucker, get back to P8-9 going up Mountain Straight. We've got Rackcorp versus Shell V-Power Racing up Mountain Straight. It's on.
You're talking about Mr. Warren?
Mr. Warren's all over the chief. Oh, there he goes.
He's made it. Can he make it stick? Did he run right? No, he's made it stick. Chief must be having an off day today.
Chief's up there. It's okay. We're once everyone circulate through their pit stops, we'll get a better idea where everyone's positioned. He's had his first pit stop for the night. No, really, we're going to be doing 2 or 3 pit stops. That's the question.
Well, yeah, lap 9 of 25 at the moment. Although I have been warned off Danielson that counter may not be correct.
Obviously, we're only race 5 into our presentations in our streaming. I'm finding it's a little hard to call when it's last lap.
Yeah.
And obviously, you have as well. And yeah. But what I can currently tell you is that it's Dane Warren over Duran the Wolf, Peter Sadler in 3rd, Thomas Gardner 4th, Kyle Stokes is 5th.
There you go. I found it. Oh, there's a surprise.
Oh, hey, hello, button. Thanks for that. It does also scroll across the top of the screen, thanks to Limelight Motorsport. That was a question rather than a statement, of course.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is the high-pitched ending to it. Just jumping on the Wheelybins MayhemRepublic.com website just to check that. It's Limelight Motorsport. Dane's still in 7 seconds ahead. That's a nice gap at this point in the race there, Pike.
Yes, I noticed Mr. Ethan's throwing that car totally around. He's either in a hurry to catch up or in a hurry not to be caught up.
The Wolf over the mountain. Ethan chasing the Wolf across Skyline. Watching both through the Skyline. Oh, the Wolf's on 2 wheels. Trying to keep away from him. And the Chief's putting the pressure on. Jeff's coming down through the dipper.
Yeah, mate, the one's running there, and it might give you a second. This thing,
It's all right.
he only works sometime.
Mate, do great directing of the camera there, Pluck. It was more just talking about Jeff. I like to say Jeff because, like Jeff, he's got a colourful paint job, and the TAFE team did a really good job.
Where's that Peter Davidson guy?
Mate, his car's not even there.
Oh, he's turned up missing.
Well, I didn't actually put it on the grid at all. I actually was hoping it would be parked there so I could get my sponsors out there, but yeah, I didn't do it. Maybe I could do it now.
You can do it. There we go. I found first place. It's not me, but I found the car in first place.
Dane Warren. Oh, sideways through Repco Griffin's up the hill.
Isn't
Check
that
this
look
out.
pretty?
Watch it. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, he's certainly having a crack. No wonder he's 11 seconds on top at the moment. Doing really well on his PS3 joypad that he uses.
Yeah. Actually, I thought it was an Atari 2600 joypad, but who knows?
Or is he upgraded to the iPad X? Maybe his facial recognition. He's driving with his facial recognition with his iPad X.
That's it. And blinking the left eye means turn left, and blinking the right eye means turn right.
Oh man, I thought that was braking and accelerator. No wonder I had such a problem.
Oh no, that's his butt cheeks is left at brake, and that left one's the yeah.
So the Venom series, again, not enough people are crashing into each other. Everyone really wants to win. And winning, you don't touch a lot.
And the Venom series was developed for, rubbing and racing.
I think Van Gisbergen taught us today that you just don't win a race by touching other cars.
I think you might be right. So next time we should make it a very gentleman series, and we might get a bit of rubbing and racing.
Well, if we lowered our expectations, we could get a bit of biffo. I do agree with that. Quack, quack.
I totally agree. I concur.
Good one.
Out of 25, not yet, just under halfway.
But we're getting close to second pit stops. Dane's lead has stabilised. The Wolf is in second chasing. The Chief in third chasing him. Jacob Knight, he's in 4. Pete Sadler's in 5, currently in 5th. Thomas Gardner's in 6th. He started at the back of the field. Thomas McKevoy, he's a Kiwi guy, but he might also be known as Tyson McKevoy. He's in 7th. Anthony's in 8th. Kyle Stokes in 9. Daniel Williams in 10. He's dropped 4 places. Greg is in 11. That should top 11.
Yeah, that due to the earlier incidents up the top of the mountain on the way down through the dipper there, yeah, certainly changed some places.
Does car 57 have a damaged front fender, or is it just showing up on my screen?
Oh, I got no idea. Who's car 57?
The Wolf, we're looking at the Wolf at the moment. He's certainly having a crack.
Flag is out.
We've had a waste control seems to have called the yellow flag for debris.
Wow.
There's a yellow flag being called for debris plucker.
Well,
We saw there'd been contact and there was rubbish on the road. There's been a yellow flag.
I actually think it was the helicopter that came down to actually see what was on the road and got caught in the power lines and spread itself all over the top of the mountain. So yeah, we need a new chopper. Well, while we're having this, I'll be back in a minute.
Certainly plucker. Certainly plucker. We're just settling the field down. The field is there's still a few guys going very fast trying to make up a little bit of time under the yellow flag before the pits, if they can get around and the pits open. The pace car has picked up the leader, car 57. Car 37, please catch the car in front. Slow down, team. Across the top of the mountain. Slow down. Slow down, guys. Brendan. Ethan and Thomas, the guys are at the dipper. Sorry, the cutting. Closest car. Warren, your closest car is going around Forest Elbow. The field is on Conrod doing 60. Mate, you know I can't tell. Man, I noticed the first safety car today was doing about 20, trying to get car 88 out sooner. Shh. No talking.
So we've actually got Mr. Dane Warren keeping up with the pace car.
Sorry, Pluck, I forgot to mute it out. We're getting ready. There'll be another lap after this. Pit lane will be open in this lap for any car to come in. Is pit lane open?
It seems to be.
Sorry, Wilson. Sorry, Plucker. I'm helping. Chief's helping me out because I can't actually see what's happening with green flags for the pits to open because the pits were closed until that lap. As you can see by the field, just going in for a pit stop, pits are open.
Not only that, pits
Yeah,
have
copy
been
that.
open.
Brendan. Sorry, mate, I'm talking. Oh, I haven't muted you. So what we've got is there's a black flag I need to look at.
Remaining is 28 minutes. This is certainly a big long stint for the day.
We're just over halfway, Plucker. This yellow flag will take us to the next crossing of the start finish line, I'd imagine.
Well, we've certainly got some committed drivers here because the first session started at 7:47 this evening, EPT time. It's now 11 o'clock and still half the race to go.
All right, Plucker, here we go. The pace car's going to come in. There it dives in, and
Yes, we're on
for
our
a
way.
start.
Green flag.
It's a bit of a soft start. It's exciting now, though. Oh, Pete Sadler's out.
Oh yeah, he's dived out there.
Oh no,
Oh,
he's target
no.
24. Into Jacob. He's into Jacob. You know, they say safety cars breed safety cars.
Oh, we've got some
But
more
Jake-
problems behind.
Got a big accident. Big accident. Up Mountain Straight. Many cars involved. got Ethan Warren, Jacob Knight, Greg Hamilton.
He's been having a bad run, not to his own fault either.
Well, I'm not sure if Greg pitted later. What happened? Thomas, Daniel, Duran and Dane. We've got many cars in the pits.
Several cars, yes.
But we've got Dane Warren's back out in front, half a second in front of Wolf. We've got Daniel and Thomas fighting for... Well, Thomas is actually 3 laps down. Anthony Levitt, he's there in 5th. Looks like Thomas Gardner's in 6th. 7th is Kyle Stokes. Was it Gilbanks in 8th?
Yes,
Brendan Ryan.
Second round of there we go. Mr. Daniel Williams a little bit excited there, losing a place. Went in a little bit too hot at the dog leg.
Mate, we've got Tyson, we've got the Chief, we've got Daryl Hockey, Pete Sadler and Ethan all impacted in that last lap contact.
Still remains Mr. Warren and the Wolf at first and second, Daniel Williams third, and Mr. Levitt's hit number 4th now.
If you have a look who's coming around the outside of him, Thomas Gardner in car 97. Nice move up the inside.
Well, we've got a good scrap going on here. Oh, here we go. We've had a place change. Yeah, these guys are going out like peas and carrots. Oh no!
Oh.
Thomas Gardner just slightly snapped the wall there. Well, Mr. Levitt has dropped the ball.
Oh, a bit of bad luck there. It's just after the safety car, it's tough. The team, everyone's backed up.
So this battle's still on for 3rd and 4th.
Mate, just having a look at a few incidents, just trying to make sure that safety car, everything went all right after that. Is there a monster again? Plucker, there seems to be a lot of monsters over there.
They usually come out at night. Number 10's actually slightly tapped the wall there, the car's still all intact.
Just waiting for things to settle down a bit. Plucker, there's been pit stops. We've got Dane Warren still in the lead, but only by 2 seconds from the Wolf. Then Daniel Williams, who's got car 248. Thomas McMillan giving a lot of pressure, even though he's a lap down. Thomas Gardner's in 4. He's quite close to the back of these two. Oh, he's there. He'll be there. The next lap or so. Kyle Stokes in 5. Kyle's doing well. He's not too far behind. Was a Gilbanks in 6. Brendan Ryan in 7. Giving very, very close, a bit of a battle going on with these two. We're back down to Greg Hamilton in 9. Then Jacob Knight, the Chief in 11. Tyson McEvoy, Pete Sadler. Rounds out the top 15. Coming down to the last 15 minutes, Plucker, there's going to be a little bit of fuel strategy that plays into this next 15 minutes.
I think you're right. The guys have been going hammer and tongs. It might be right on the verge of maybe having to run out the line with almost an empty tank.
Mate, hard to get good lap times with an empty tank. I'm thinking we've got 15 to go. You know, if you've pitted before now, you're not going to get to the end. So there's one more stop for most cars. All cars.
Remaining time, 17 minutes, just over, 17 minutes 20.
I've got 15 minutes, 3, 2, 1, 15 to go.
Yeah, okay.
That's looking on iRacing.
Tomatoes.
Potato.
Potatoes, cartos.
Yep.
That looks like Mr. Warren's actually lost the right front fender there. No, now he's got it back again. Yeah, I should drink more. Unless I drink or things play up with my eyes. He's certainly comfortably holding first place there. He had a 2:03.7. Oops, 2:85. 2 seconds difference there. Car's relatively still stable. Oh, he did a little bit of a slide there. He's giving it all she's got up. We'll see how the Chief's going. Running in 10th, I wonder if he was in that calamity that happened earlier on. Didn't see actually he was totally in it. 10th though, he wouldn't be happy with this. Mr. McEvoy running at 11th. Mr. Satlick's fault. Looks like he's not going anywhere. That's a new level. Mr. Ethan Bill Warren, 15th. Doesn't look like he's actually on the track.
Thomas McMillan.
Seem to have lost a few.
We have lost it. Well, it's been tough conditions for what happens when people go fast and they make a mistake. They crash big, and we've lost. We're down to 11 on the lead lap, which is pretty good.
Jacob Knight in 6th still. Great effort. Still hammering along.
Mate, great effort definitely by Jacob. Had a little bit of an accident, but fast and keeping it together.
Whether that was that behind, just had a
Warren
problem.
Kilgore. So we've got 10 minutes to go, Plucker. 10 minutes to go.
Oh goody, because I'm just about worn out. People may not think, but there's a lot that you've got to do to keep a hold on who's where and changing things.
Mate, good battle for the lead with Kyle in 5th.
Yeah, he hasn't given up, has he? He was in one of the earlier
Kyle's
incidences.
very solid.
I thought he would have thrown the towel in, but he hasn't.
You're going to need to put fuel in. He's got a good lead.
Who do we have here? Mr. Bryan, he's actually hit some kind of object. The car's not looking too flash. So yeah, no, this has virtually been a 3.5 hour Bathurst.
Well, it's been a couple of hours.
Well, we started at 7:47. Now 20 past 11. So yes, it's certainly been almost 4 hours, and that's actually taking into consideration the breaks in between.
Well done, Plucker. Great presentation.
Yeah, I know, I'm just about worn out though. Yeah. I can imagine what the drivers are like though. Shitload of gear changes, especially for Naka. He'd be almost exhausted there.
He would have worn his left today. Hope he's ambidextrous. He'll swap it over to the right tomorrow night.
I would say so. He might have blisters on his left hand, or he might be right-handed. But either way, he's going to have blisters on one hand, and it won't be from what we think it would be. He's too old for that anyway. Okay, so Kane Warren is actually third. obviously he's done another pit then maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Thomas is going to make the end. He may make it.
And so he has pitted. That's his third pit stop. Was pitted. Third pit stop. We've actually got Mr. Thomas Gardner, I think, who is running first place.
Wouldn't surprise me if Thomas didn't have to run a pit stop. Sitting earlier in the race, he was...
He's actually pitting now. He's coming into the pits right now. Let's see if he's actually grabbed himself enough time. He's really thrown himself into the front entrance, not giving too much time away. Totally on the limit there. I can hear cars coming. Dang. Yes, there we go, Mr. Warren.
Yeah, he was the last car to pass. We got the Wolf.
He's not far behind the Wolf, is he?
Mate, I think the Wolf's into P1 with that manoeuvre. Followed by Dane Warren in 2 and Thomas May. Daniel Williams very close in 4. Kyle Stokes in 5. Jacob McKnight 6 is coming up Mountain Straight as the other guys are leading off. Mate, that's your top 6.
Turned out to be a different set of placings right now.
Mate, I believe we would hope everyone has done their last pit stop and this is how it will finish. The Wolf could be in for a win.
You'd have to be happy with that. Mine actually says 5 minutes left, but yours is maybe just 3 minutes.
I'll meet you in the middle. I'll meet you there, Plucker. 4 to go.
4 to go. 4 laps to go. Okay. Mine actually says
4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go.
4 minutes to go. Yeah, 2 laps by the lap counter thingy. And I will say that as soon as this is finished, I'm going to go.
So are you going to what?
As soon as this race is finished, yeah, I'm actually going to turn everything off. I actually have to get out of here and take a rest.
Great job, Plucker. Well done.
Yes, it's been a bit of a marathon. I didn't realise
Well,
it would
4
be
hours
this long.
for this race, and we had a couple of hours earlier today for some practice, so it's been a big day. Been a big day for everybody. And as the Wolf comes across the line in 1. And a couple of laps to go. The Wolf is in 1. 5.8 behind him, Dane Warren. Behind him's Thomas Gardner. These three could quite easily punch up and bunch up at the end.
And it's
Daniel
paid off
Williams
to
in
Daniel
4.
Williams. He's sitting in 4th.
Thanks for pressing that button.
I thought I'd do you a favour.
Those top 4, there's still a chance that they could catch each other. There's been a lot of seesawing going on all race.
And look at this, we've got Greg Hamilton and number 3 in 7th and 8th. Great show there.
Greg in 7. Greg's now in 7, going up the hill. His best was a 2:03 in 3 tonight. Got Kyle still running around a 2:05.5, so he's certainly pushing on.
It's seems to do that way, yes.
2051 for Thomas Gardner. Sorry, 2039. Dane Warren's just his last lap was a 2039. And the Wolf's a 2048.
We've got number 3, who's been quietly plodding along there. Pushed himself to 8th. I don't know his starting position, but this is a huge call, especially comparing to the rest of the field. This is a massive effort.
Brendan started the race at 17.
17? Wow. So he's gained 11 places. No, 9. I'll learn how to count one day. So overall there's been a few winners and definitely a few losers from their qualifying positions.
26 cars took to the mountain tonight for round 1, season 2. Still pushing very hard. Looks like he nearly very close to the wall more than one occasion across the mountain there. Duran's done a 204.7, 203.8 for Dane.
Well, he's catching up on traffic by the looks of it.
He is. Tyson and the Chief. Look at the leader.
They've both given him racing room. So we probably...
Hey, nice work. Let the leader through. Well, there's the gap. We can see the gap. On the Wolf. The Wolf. It's 12 under 808. Wolf wins. Nice work, Duran. He let Tyson and Tyson and the Chief go, and Tyson may not have enough fuel to get across the line. He just ran out of fuel.
It looks that way, doesn't it? Yeah. Right, Poodles. I'm going to cut it short there because I need to get out.
Duran in 1, Dane in 2, Thomas Gar. Well done, guys. Done top 3. Congratulations. Sucked in Tyson.
Yes, he's run a 10th. Great work from being the number 3 Ryan and Greg Hamilton.
Great result. That's all right. They're giving Tyson, sounds like they're giving Tyson, someone's giving him a push around. And
all right, Poodles, well, I'm going to go. I actually have to go right now because I'm not feeling real good.
Thanks, Plucker. I'll see you later.